Hi guys and welcome back. This reading is for the zodiac sign of Taurus. So if you have your sun, moon, rising or your Saturn sitting in the sign of Taurus, this is the career and finance reading for the month of August for you guys. The first card that I have for you, my lovely Taurus people, is the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is planning for their family. Somebody is planning for the future. Somebody is planning for having a very solid, stable future. Now, 10 of Pentacles tells me one thing very clearly, that many of you guys are going to be investing, or at least you are going to come up with ways that can help you invest for long-term future, so that you can provide for your kids, you can provide for yourself. So in terms of how you're going to make money, how you're going to save money, or how you see your future going, the focus is definitely going to be on growth. Now, this card also tells me that for many of you, there are chances of getting a new job. There are chances of opening up the doors to a new thing. It's not for all. Just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest, because us humans, we do not have the patience to wait for things to happen. And a lot of times, the messages that I channel are not only for the month of August, despite I try to focus my energy on, just a month. Things kind of go beyond August. So just keep that in mind. The next card that I have for you is the Queen of Chalices. Queen of Chalices represents uh, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, Pisces, Scorpio energy to me. Uh, yeah, and what we are talking about here is that you're full of emotions, also Cancer. And this card to me actually depicts Cancer. And when I look at the Cancer sign or the emotions of Cancer, if they set their mind to something, they tend to achieve it very quickly. Why? Because they're a water sign. Now, you Taurus people, I understand you are an earth sign, but what you have to remember at the same time is earth sign think about the future, and Cancer signs or water signs are forced by their emotions. So when you are planning for the future, come up with something that you are emotionally attached to, that you are emotionally bound to or feel passionate about, because that's an easiest way to move forward to plan of the future. If you think of something that's going to make you quick money, but it is not something you feel passionate about, there are chances that that's not going to sustain for a very long time. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Witch card, number one, which is the Magician card. And Magician card, again, it's telling you the same thing. If you set your mind to something, you are able to achieve. I also have a feeling that many of the people who are going to watch this reading are going to start with some kind of a ritual. They're going to adopt a new habit. They're going to do something real in their life, in their day-to-day life, that's actually going to push them towards the next step in their career or in terms of money making. So maybe you come up with a simple habit of going for a walk, and how this is going to turn into money making, or and a source of money for you, is that when you start going on walk, you're going to give yourself time to think, and that is when your creativity is going to flow. You're going to get in touch with your emotions, and you will finally realize what it is that you want to do in this life. The next card that I have for you is the Crone card. So number 8, Leo. Now, energy of Leo is also important here, or it could mean that you are dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be dealing with the Leo, and this card depicts that you need to have strength, because the path that you are on, things that you are going to do, are not happening quickly for you. They are going to happen over a period of time, which is the 10 of Pentacles was about. It is for something which is long term. 10 of Pentacles also tells you that you are going to be making money soon, but this soon is possibly from all the work that you have done in the past. But to make more money in the future, you really need to have the patience. You have to suck it up for a little bit and just be there, just be stable, have patience, because something is going to happen that's going to test your patience, and you can already see it coming. So the idea for you is to be prepared for it. The next card that I have for you is number 2, Standing Stone. And this is telling me that you are going to be in spotlight. You are going to get all the attention that you need. But to do that, you have to turn into the stone. You have to really be there in the middle of it to understand, and you have to take criticism. For many of you, you could be going through a period in your work where you're not feeling very positive, you're not feeling very happy about the entire situation. And this card, these two cards coming up here, is telling you to have patience, to have stability, and just to keep moving on. Now, another thing I do see is for many of you, if you are waiting for a promotion, there could be delays in getting promotion. Like, people are talking about you, you are on their mind, but it doesn't seem like things are moving forward as quickly as you expect them to. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Wild Hunt number 17 card, which is telling me that uh, it's the Tower card, telling that you are going through this period of massive transformation that is meant to change you in a different way. In terms of the timeline, I'm looking at least 8 to 10 months that this reading could be applicable for, and that's how you're going to see changes. The changes are going to be pretty subtle, uh, but they are going to be there, and they are going to put you into this amazing path. The next card that I have for you is the Five of Swords. Be very careful before signing any legal contracts, before signing any documents. You may have to sell certain things. You may have to sell something, or you are going to sell something that could also make you money. Another thing you have to be careful about is that there could be some kind of manipulation and backbiting. So try to avoid those. Try not to gossip this month. Yeah, just keep quiet, keep your head down, and keep focusing on work. The next card that I have for you is the Eight of Athenes. Eight of Athenes is the Eight of Swords, which is a card that talks about that you have a lot of fears and you're not sure how to handle these fears, or you're just scared to face them. And but you don't have an option. See, there's no and. I'm sorry, you don't have an option. Things are going to go slow. Definitely there is going to be a lot of confusion, but you have to figure it out. And how can you figure it out? By listening to your emotions, because this was the card for you. This is the message for you this month. A lot of things are changing, a lot of things are moving, and you have to have the focus. You have to understand how things are going to go from here on. The next card that I have for you is the Five of Chalices. Five of Chalices talks about losing something. So many of you are going to let go of some emotional relationship. You are going to become detached towards somebody. You are going to leave somebody, and you're going to be like, I have to figure out money, I have to figure out my own path. These are for young people, mostly young people, that you are going to let go of somebody. It could also be for people in the middle-aged people as well as other people, but I'm mostly channeling this message for young people, that you have to let go. If you don't let go, the universe is going to force you to let go. From Monology deck, let's see what messages we have for Taurus people. The first card that I have for you is a time for healing. Definitely passion is there, and water is all about healing. Remember when I said I saw this as the Cancer card, and Cancer by the sign is a card for healing. It's when you heal. It's a zodiac for healing. All the water signs represent healing going on. So one of the things that I can tell you that you can do is, if you are in a habit of saying affirmations, if you're in a habit of writing all those affirmations, instead of writing, for this month specifically, say all your affirmations while holding a glass of water, so that you are channelizing the water, and drink that water. That way your affirmations are going to work way more quickly than they have before. The next card that I have for you is time to breathe out. So you have to take it slow, because you guys are undergoing a lot of change. You have to let go of something. You have to let go of the fears. You're planning for the future, and to plan to do all these, you need a lot of focus. And that's the idea right here, to have focus, to think deeply, to think of the long term instead of the short term. Do let me know if this reading resonates, and don't forget to check out your other readings.